In today's video, I spent 100 days in a world covered in water, or as I will call it, Waterworld. We came across a lot of challenges, but stay tuned to see how we overcame them. This video took a very, very long time, so if you're not subscribed, maybe, please subscribe, hit that like, share the video, throw this video in a lake, cook it in some soup. Please, I'm begging, just anything. All my clothes are covered in water now. I'm desperate. Anyways, let's get started. In this Waterworld, the goal will be to beat the Ender Dragon and to get to level 100 by the 100th day. So this is the first time I've tried this. Hopefully it works. Alright, off the bat, I realize the spawn is hundreds of blocks underwater and in the middle of a great ocean. Now, for added theatrics, I spawned in a boat and some leather armor, but we'll keep these well-earned water-filled 2 hearts, just for the sake of it. To my surprise, right off the bat, was a village. I swear this was a surprise for me. The village seemed decent, it had villagers and crops. I went straight to work exploring. It seemed the villagers wouldn't mind, so I began liberating their stuff into my inventory. Their contributions to the cause will be very, very appreciated. And as Minecraft rules require, I punched my first tree. As the sun set, I realized if I don't set a spawn and die, I will end up underwater, so I stole a bed to sleep in. Day 2 consisted of more item liberation. I decided to start putting all the beds in one spot to naturally herd together the townsfolk. I then made a quick house for them. Seems cozy, so they all love it. Now time for me to find a bed again. Day 3, I quickly realized I needed dirt, of all things, so I got to work landscaping someone else's yard. I made a home and made sure the last prisoner was caught. Went home happy. Day 4, I realized I needed a place to safely farm trees. Went back to that same dirt grind, followed by some friendly murder of this strange intruder. As the night waned, I started making my main farm. That night, I had a burglar. Day 5, I got up early to plow the fields. Planted my first crop and went to rescue the local animals. I bred my first fluffers and found my only cow. Day 6, planted sugarcane, murdered another trespasser, and started the lovely job of moving these. Why, just move. Day 7, prisoner finally moved. I murdered a bit, then went for another boat ride to another village. Fingers crossed I find a cow. I instead settled for wheat and books. While stealing, I found a ruined portal and decided to boat over. Ended the day with some lava. Day 8, went for a swim. Started to drown. Got some delicious coal. And swam back, only drowning a little. Finished my first day of trades. Won't be my last. Day 9, started harvesting sugarcane. Then went to trade for a bunch of apples for some reason. I then replanted the field and ended day 9 with a cookie. Day 10, found another ruined portal. Came home and started on a portal. I then decided to build a portal the most tedious way I knew possible. But I was able to light it before the day was over. Day 11, bred more fluffers before entering the nether. tunneled a random direction, killed a tall weirdo, and went home. Overall, a busy day. Day 12. Was slow, I cut some fluff, demoed a building, ended with trimming more fluff from the fluffers. Day 13. My prisoners wanted a fluffy roof and floors, so I used some of my fluff reserves. Another intruder, replenished the fluff supplies, and decided to cut down the large oak tree that grew. Day 14. Boated to a new village, hopefully we'll find that cow. Oh, there goes some sand. Don't mind if I do. Thank you, thank you. Liberated my first iron stuff from someone else's chest. Headed home with my goodies. Day 15 through 16. Today, the intruder won. I retrieved my stuff and exacted my revenge. Went to the nether for some magma blocks for the farm. And on the way back, helped myself to some spicy lava. Got back the next day and decided I needed more fluff. Apparently the intruders hate fluff. Ugh, another intruder. Clearly I need more fluff. More fluff. Ended the day looking for intruders. Day 17 through 19. I desperately need more floofs. Apparently, this chamber will trap and dispose of the intruders. Me and the floofs have our doubts. I won't lie, I was having a harder than usual time building this iron farm. The magma blocks will kill the block glitched golems, while the lava makes quick work of the other golems that move through the water stream. I mean intruders. I needed a break, so I went to farm. Me and my new friend Feathers went on an adventure. Found good loot at the ruined portal, then found an ice biome and decided to super speed. But the ice led us to nothing. Me and Feathers passed the portal and headed home with empty pockets. Lit up town while the sun set, puzzled why the intruder farm was still empty. Day 20 through 25. Started the day with some trading and got more cookies. Checked the intruder farm, still nothing. Took a water breathing potion I had found with Feathers and decided to swim down without dying. My goal was to do some mining, explore the underground, and find some goodies. Found some copper, and more importantly, delicious coal. Then found a zombie spawner, which I will never use. Chest didn't even have good loot. The only good item so far is this iron. Made a small outpost base and set my spawn for the inevitable. Found some glow squid and thought it might be nice to have some glow ink. Found my way back to my underground base and decided it was time. I took the good loot and headed to the top. I managed to swim up and home without drowning, a personal best for me so far. Feathers was waiting to greet me. And I decided to do a bit of farming. The one resource besides floof I have in this world is wheat. I replanted through my frustrations. Day 26. I traded away my days of hard work for crumbs. I ate my feelings away with cookies, Only the floofs understand my pain. I really need to find a cow. Day 27 through 29. I set out with one mission in mind, find a cow. Instead, I found a savannah village. Out of spite, I robbed them. They had nothing good though. Maybe melons will be useful. I don't think so though. I left only to find another as the clouds darkened. I think my thieving angered the Minecraft gods because as I mined this wheat, my computer crashed. Huh, joke's on you. I learned nothing. Move aside, kid. This is my bed. Day 30. Refreshed, I set home having forgotten about the cow. I spent the day organizing the loot, trading, then resting in my bed. Day 31 through 37. It was time to expand the recreation and merchandise wing of the prison. I mean, look at that face, that smile. Okay, now move over. Yep, thank you. I mostly just wanted to lengthen this clay building. I worked hard and long through the rain and shine for these simple townfolk. Moving in the new residence was oh so fun. We even have mini residents now. Nicely snug in their squares. That is a nice enchant, but I don't need it. And here is the money shot. This took oh so long, and I need a break. Day 38. I can finally trade iron. No, the farm doesn't work. The day disposing of pants. Day 39. The main prisoners asked to be bothered. Who am I to refuse? I figured a zombie was needed for intruders to spawn, perhaps? Day 40. This should make it work, right? Right? It has to. And nothing. My tears are endless. Maybe if he is standing near them? Yeah, that should help. The boat was the problem. Clearly, I am a genius. Day 41. Have the intruder gods cursed me? Oh, right. Zombies need a name tag. This prisoner is going to go for a ride. Okay, this is your stop. You were lucky. I swear I am up to nothing. Nothing. Isn't that sunset just beautiful? Day 42. Fun and games are over. I decided to go with my usual layout, which always works. This time, Zomboy gets a boat. Okay, let me out. Let me out. That should work. Day 43. Laying out more fluffs. Okay, let's check out. And nothing. Okay, more fluffs needed. At least you all work. Day 44. I started the morning with a swim. I mean, death. I then spent the rest of the day retrieving my stuff. Day 45. And still nothing. Ugh, zombie, work harder. What do I pay you for? I need more fluffs to deal with all this disappointment in my life. Like, can you all believe that zombie not doing their job? Day 46. I added trapdoors, which I'll connect to redstone. Hopefully this finally fixes things. I mean, it isn't like today's day 46 and still don't have a working iron farm or anything, huh? Day 47. I have had enough. We added the redstone. You see those intruder legs? The nerve. As I look towards this building, with the sun setting, I am half tempted to blow it up. But tomorrow will be the day. Day 48. I only now remember we were at like Y200? Maybe they were too far away from the farm. Everything is getting moved. Everything. Day 49. The prisoners are being cooperative, as always. This one refuses to move unless I join them. Fine, you win. Happy? I'll move their bed too. Huh? Happy? Oh, I guess you are. Okay. Day 50. If this doesn't work, my next resource I gather will be TNT. 10 times the charm, right? Now I just need another zomboy. Easy. I've never been more relieved to hear a golem die while being attacked by a zombie. I might cry. Day 51. I know this is morbid, but just let me take this in for a second. This is the first time this farm has worked. Ah, the lava even works. Don't cry, look. Don't cry. Look at that. Some loot. Time to trade it all away. That is a nice helmet. I plan to save up for it. Day 52. Evictions in this part of town are rough. They kick you out and then use your house for parts. How rude. Day 53. I finally traded away that well-earned, farmed iron and got this beautifully shiny helmet, which will hopefully keep me from drowning as much. Day 54 through 55. I decided to take my new helmet for a ride. I needed diamonds for an enchant table, so I had a clear mission. And look at that, I found them. Not a huge amount, but just enough. I had such bad luck with the cows that I can't believe it. But, it's fine. However, even with my upgrade, I still drowned a tad. Day 56. Also started underwater. I was on the hunt for obsidian. By day's end, I had finally had an enchant set, but I was 4 bookshelves short. Day 57 through 61. I wasn't very productive. I just walked around the nether. I traded some iron for shiny. I checked on the prisoners in Zomboy. I then got more iron, which I traded away to get another helmet. I think I might combine the helmets together. I was a bit let down by my first enchantment, if I'm being honest. And the other options were a bit meh. I mulled over my disappointments of these few days while watching the sunset. Day 62 through 64. I had a plan. I started with a visit with the floofs, which always heals my heart. I then took a boat and headed off in search for books to complete the enchant table. I had given up on finding a second cow. I did this into the night until I found ice. Then I boated some more and still found nothing. At one point, I got so bored, I just swam down. I then found a ruined portal in a jungle biome, and spent the last night in the bed of a village I'd been to before. Day 65. I started this day also with a swim, but ended up dying. Thankfully, I spawned close by and was able to get my stuff. I made it home, and despite being back with nothing, I was glad to be home. I ended the day with a few good old trades. Day 66. I mostly AFK'd by my iron farm, but I ended the day with my floofs. Day 67 was another chore day. I started by planting some wheat and ended it tending to my floofs. I think I have done more shearing than mining so far, and I don't mind it. Day 68 started like any other day. I got the iron, made an anvil, but I had plans to explore the nether today. I just traded a bit to get a good pick and headed off. I just walked straight from the portal and came across a very close fortress. I carefully bridged over, then went on to carelessly fight weather skeletons. I got a bit greedy and kept going further and further in. Day 69. I had forgotten how easily I've been dying. Before I knew it, I'd found myself cornered trying to harvest soul sand. Then, fate decided to remind me. I went to eat a lamb chop, but it was too late. I respawned, went straight for more iron, got ready, and went back for my items. When I returned, death was waiting, but this time I was ready. I took down my foes and knew it was time to head on back. But fate was not done punishing me yet, and I died once again. Day 70. Today is the day I resume my pride and take my items home. And off I go. I ran past my items, but got no weapons. And there are 2 withers there now. Okay, let's go for it. For my pride! Well. You know what they say, 3 times the charm is really the more classy way to do things. Not today, my flaming hot Cheeto friends. Not your boots, excuse you. Rude. Thank you. Hey, no one said you could. The nerve. 3 rounds of items does sure add up. Well, this time we 100% get home safely. What could go wrong? Nothing but a nice stroll through the nether. No, nice piggies, let me go, no. Day 71. Everyone knows 4 times the charm is for the real cool kids. This was upsettingly close to my portal. I am home. Now time to put it away. I actually got a lot of the stuff. I can even grow netherwort now with the soul sand I died for. Day 72. It just occurred to me I forgot to get any blaze rods. This time I'm being cautious and careful. And with that, I have enough. With this haul, I think it's time to take down a dragon. Day 73 was not the best day. I needed enough obsidian to make 2 ender chests, so I spent all day spawning and taking down portals. I then got some coal before finished swimming home. Day 74 through 75. I spent it in the nether looking at endermen and killing them for their eyes of ender. I did not have a looting sword, so I spent 2 whole days just murdering these poor lanky fellas. Day 76. I finally got those 2 ender chests I had wished for. I then enchanted another helmet to be better suited to killing a dragon. Then I realized I needed a bow, so I spent the night killing some spider folk. Day 77. The day was coming. I was already brewing up some potions to help make the fight faster and more efficient. And then I spent the middle part of the day organizing my ender chest. I decided I needed to wind down the day, so I went back to my basics and farmed a bit. Day 78. I started the day replanting the field, then a much appreciated visit with the floofs. Then last minute trade for some food. Day 79. I started the day with the floofs. Then I got the iron from the farm and realized I needed feathers for arrows, so I made a chicken farm of sorts. Day 80. Today was going to be rough. I started by breeding the floofs, then I decided I couldn't do it, so I went to get some iron. I came back to cut the floofs and then knew it was time. I then proceeded to murder my beloved floofs. And I killed more and more and more. Day 81. All because of the sacrifice of my floose, I had enough levels to enchant my bow. I now had an OP bow to slay a dragon. And now it was time. I launched my first eye, which popped. Then, as rowing, I saw the guy I had abandoned. Then threw my second eye, which sank. I finally found a village and decided to sleep. Day 82. I died during a game freeze, so you'll have to take my word for it that I did not cheat. I think you can believe me when I say that I drowned at least once. I dealt with the silverfishies and set up a nether portal for later. I then organized my loot, set a bed down, and then jumped through. For the most part, the fight is pretty boring, but how I glitched in this beginning made me die a little bit on the inside, and I wanted to share it with you. Day 83. And this was my last arrow. A few embarrassing deaths later, and a few lucky pearl shots, and the dragon was done. The dragon fight solo, in my opinion, is one of the less fun fights to watch. If you disagree, fight me below in the comments. The part I forgot about was how many levels you got after killing the dragon. Day 84. I spent the first part of the day figuring out which items I was going to leave. At this point, I decided to make an Enderman farm to get to level 100. With that in mind, I spent the rest of this day making a safe route from Spawn Nether to Stronghold Nether. Day 85. I reset my spawn back home and then decided to set up a lava farm. I think harvesting this dripstone is what froze my computer and drowned me. But it was worth it. Day 86. I started out by laying out the items I would need in the chest. I went to get some more iron before going to shear the floofs. Each item represented a full stack of that item. I then added more items to the chest before ending the day breeding more floofs. Day 87. I swam down so that I could mine the cobble I needed for the platform and the walkway. I mined through the night. Day 88. I was still mining the next day, and at this point, I think I had enough cobble. I then visited the floofs to tell them the plan. Then after some input from the floofs, I added more to the chests. I ended the night expanding the lava farm. Day 89. Today was the day. The floofs wished me luck as I gave them a haircut. I made a few last minute items, rechecked the chest before heading to the nether. My quick walkway was much appreciated. And before exiting the nether, I got some lava. I then walked through to the other side and entered the end for the next few days of construction. Day 90. First things first, I had to shuttle the stuff through the portal to the end. I did my best to organize it best I could without looking at an Enderman. Thankfully, I was able to get it all in 2 trips. First things first was to set up a lava cast. This took so long, I sort of walked away, IRL, for a bit and just let it be. I then added the water and bam, freestone. Day 91. I ran out of stuff while building and had to run back, and when I returned, a few Endermen already had started to cause a muck. I was able to finish the platform, and it seemed like I had enough of everything so far. The redstone wasn't ideal, but I had seen no sign of slimes the entire time, so sticky pistons were not an option. Day 92. Pretty much just spent the entirety of this day harvesting eyes so I could spawn an endermite. I figured I needed to stack in a bit, and then I would be good to go. Day 93. With the platform built, I knew it was time. I happily slid down my stairs, and I was right to work building the flue. I then left a few blocks where the endermite would stay, and went to building out the platform. But all good things must come to an end. but I removed the blocks around the mite in the wrong order, and before I knew it, I was... Day 94. I got a few items, a stack of blocks, and went back to get my stuff. I lost a few things, but nothing I would miss. I went back to the platform so I could go down. Time was ticking away, and I was only level 12 now. With the platform done, I chopped away my temporary tower and started the fun part. It took a whole Minecraft day to do it, but I was finally going to beat my last challenge. The dragon I knew was easy, but if I had fallen into the void with my building items, I would have failed this one. My bad luck had finally run out. I had almost done it, and it was only day 95 too. Day 96. It was the beginning of this day. I probably didn't even have to swing anymore. I had such a backlog of XP. I was just watching my levels get closer and closer until I had made it. I was ready to head home a victor. It was fun to watch the trail of XP as I approached the portal. Day 97. I figured no more fitting a place than in front of my farm to show off my egg and my 101 levels. To be honest, what now? I didn't think I would have a few days to spare. I'm grateful, but I mean, what now more? Lava? Maybe it is time to venture off. Day 98. As I went to check my lava, I pondered where to go. This world was covered in water after all. I continued to think as I tore down a house and cleaned up after a few creepers. Day 99. I finished cleaning up after a few creepers, harvested my last few buckets of lava, loaded up everything I had of value, and decided tomorrow I would take my boat and set off for a new horizon. Day 100. The end. We left home with a package full of loot. As we paddled away from our base in our original boat, leaving the world's only cow and most stubborn villagers, I can't help but to have a smile on my face. This challenge was harder than I imagined in ways I never would have guessed. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to judge my iron farm fiasco, leave a comment. And subscribe for more content. Thank you, and see you in the next world. Bye.